The racing clouds overhead stopped at once in their maddest plunge, and the stars that had appeared among the tatters of that cloud went out. The entire universe shuddered and stopped. All that had been was wrenched suddenly into the course of one prophecy. Where there had always been two, there was now but one. The Belgariad is a classic fantasy pentology by David Eddings, published in the 1980s. In this series, Eddings tells the adventures of the simple farm boy Garion. Garion grows up in the cozy kitchen at Falder's farm under the care of his Aunt Pole. As he has never left the farm, Garion enjoys hearing about the outside world through an old storyteller who tells legends of evil gods with powerful orbs and heroic sorcerers who subdue them. Suddenly, late one night, Garion is whisked away from his cozy farm life to help his Aunt Pole and the old storyteller find a mysterious, stolen object. Along the way, Garion meets kings and warriors of legend, faces ancient beasts, and experiences magic firsthand. Soon enough, Garion comes to realize that the legends from his childhood are more than just stories. Thus, readers and Garion alike ask, what has been stolen and what is its importance? Who is Aunt Pole and the storyteller? And how does Garion fit into all this? Like most typical fantasy novels, the Belgariad revolves around themes such as good versus evil and friendship and love trumping over power. However, the most prevalent theme in the Belgariad is of coming of age and finding your place in the world. Near the beginning of the series, Garion is swept away from his life as a simple boy on a cozy farm to a dangerous world filled with sorcery, supernatural creatures, and spiteful gods. With monsters, dark sorcerers, and evil gods reaching for his throat, Garion must learn to handle distressing information and navigate dangerous situations, and fast. Most simply put, Garion must either learn to adapt to the cruel adult world of gods and prophecies, or crumbles as he holds on to his dream of childhood at Falder's farm. With reoccurring fantasy tropes such as deities, magic, and prophecies, the Belgariad is the paragon of fantasy novels. Fans of books such as The Lord of the Rings would easily come to love the Belgariad. Not enticed by fantasy elements? Surely you'll love this series for its witty and charming characters, such as the grumpy sorcerer Belgariad and the mischievous conman Silk. David Eddings is a #1 New York Times best-selling author through his fantasy works. As the Publishers Weekly aptly put, this series touches all the right fantasy bases, with warring gods, political intrigues, supernatural creatures, and appealingly human magicians.